The New York Times editorial board weighed in against Louisiana's pro-life law facing the Supreme Court this week. That is our Speak Out segment. The New York Times editorial board, which describes itself as a group of opinion journalists whose views are informed by expertise and debate, argue that Louisiana's pro-life law is, quote, medically unnecessary and burdensome. The editorial accused Louisiana of pushing a pro-life agenda, and I quote again, under the guise of efforts to protect women's health. Take a look at this part of the editorial piece. The New York Times dismisses the notion abortion facilities should have to meet basic medical standards, writing, quote, it's a confounding rationale. People are generally made safer with more access to health care, not less. And abortion in particular is one of the safest medical procedures there is. The New York Times also said Louisiana's pro-life law is a, quote, absurd argument. You know, it's often pro-abortion advocates who depict the pro-life movement as only caring about babies and forgetting about women. But this pro-life Louisiana law specifically does look out for the health and safety of women. To say this law is an absurd argument is an attack on the well-being of women. The New York Times, being America's flagship newspaper, carries a huge responsibility of journalistic integrity. And yet this opinion piece by the Times editorial board is so blatantly pro-abortion, even using abortion groups' talking points. This editorial piece is a dismissal of pro-life views of law and a true disservice to the women of Louisiana.